prophecy number 2 is about why United Nations Habitat awards Ruto. Why is Ruto now being awarded by UN Habitat? The award for Ruto, or being recognized by United Nations Habitat, is suspect, but this prophecy is now confirmed. I told us some time ago that Ruto will actually will attract the Western interest. And today the attraction of Western interest, actually in this particular case, United Nations recognizing Ruto, is because there's something they want. All bodies, world bodies that are aligned or are affiliated to United Nations will want to pamper Ruto. They'll want to be in good books with Ruto. Why so? Because right now Ruto is the one that is in power. And in this period of time, the shortest time that Ruto is in power, you find that these Western nations want to have the most, do the most with him while he's in power. And so United Nations are establishing themselves, their offices, their facilities. They are positioning themselves for the end time. So Satan have the UN position themselves for the end time. And Ruto is an asset to them now. Ruto is an asset to them now. And if anybody else was in power today, the same thing will happen. So United Nations will want to just be friendly to Ruto because they are bound to, they are establishing themselves. So they want to benefit. They want to benefit. So they are blind to the system by which Ruto is doing housing, whether they are housing for the poor, for the rich. They don't care how money is gotten. And it tells you, interestingly also, there will be somebody that will want to finance it. Ruto has been very desperately in pushing his agenda of housing. And if it was actually born of God, there would be no problem. But you can tell how it is done, and you can be sure God is not in it. And so it's not because he's building houses. The thing is, United Nations and these bodies want to have their footing in Kenya. And so that award is not genuine. And so Kenyans better know that one. And also, that spells the interest they have. The United Nations have interest. Besides that one, they are actually aligning themselves with Ruto very closely. So they'll be aligning themselves. There'll be an affinity because United Nations, those bodies are bound to gain. And so if you watch and see the things that are happening, you'll be seeing that more of such bodies will be backing Ruto. And so that emboldened Ruto to continue what is continuing, because the United Nations have not said that he's stolen. They're not saying that he's stealing. They're applauding him for building the houses. So whether they're built, but regardless of the source, he's still being applauded. So that will tell you that Ruto will have an overdrive in doing what he's doing. And so who is bound to benefit? UN and the allied bodies.